It's the NFL on EA Sports.
The veteran Dustin Hopkins has this one teed up, and we are underway here in Cleveland.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown.
And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Burrow. That is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
Here we go.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready?
Following the interception, Winston. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Now Winston.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Winston now. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Burrow going to get this out to Chase.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
Back to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And that flag's on Myles Garrett, and we know he's got a nose for getting after the quarterback, but that time, even though he's going to protest it a little bit, he's a step late, and they hit him with the penalty.
Now it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins.
And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
11.
An inside give, Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
McPherson's kick is good.
And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerve should be...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Roughing the passer, defense.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Jameis to throw it.
On the throw, let him too much. It's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Thompson Robinson now to throw.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Here we go.
Going for it. Thompson Robinson.
And this is caught. He hits more. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll bring Judy in motion right.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Down. Hut.
Thompson Robinson now.
And that will be incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Hopkins' kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. These kickers now, used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
For the Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. From midfield now, Burrow. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow connecting on the out route here with Higgins. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. 2 yards to go, second down.
Here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11
They go
Mighty.
play action with Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Burrow will throw.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Burrow looking to pass.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 10-3. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Let's go now.
Thompson Robinson off of play action.
Eluding the pressure right.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
Come on, set.
To throw his DTR.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
Clock, 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Up the middle. It's Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him.
2nd and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing. Thompson Robinson.
Flushed out right.
Into the hands of Cedric Tillman.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Set, ready.
Thompson Robinson now.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Blue check. Ready, ready.
Thompson Robinson will sneak it.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Thompson Robinson will look to throw.
Flush to his right. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
Well, he didn't get much, but he didn't need much. He got just enough on that play. The pressure came, but they allowed him to escape, and he got to the sideline and got out of bounds, picking up a 1st down.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Ready.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard
Strike.
line.
Check, strike.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
18 yards for Nick Chubb.
And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals set to take over. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
This is Brown going up the middle, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
And he'll find Chase on the right side complete.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Bengals bring out their punter now. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
From near his goal line, here's Thompson Robinson.
And this one is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Broken tackle. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11, 12.
Now it's Burrow.
12.
Now a short one to Gesicki. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Here's Higgins out of the right side. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
That is caught by Herbert.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
The tight end in motion right. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now it's Burrow.
This one complete to Yoshibas.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Open man is Yoshibas.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
2nd and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3?
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
Set, punt. Ready?
They'll throw now on the final play.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, Thompson Robinson.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the
After
call.
review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Check pink. Set. Set.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Set. Ready. Set.
Thompson Robinson.
Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Hopkins' kick is good, and that's going to tie us at 13. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half.
And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Here we go.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From midfield now, Burrow.
He'll look underneath and finds Brown.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a first carry for Khalil Herbert. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
11 MT. 11 MT. Gun, gun. Dot, dot.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They trail 20-13 our scores. They have it 1st and 10.
go. Striker, 3-3. Hut, hut.
Play action, now Thompson Robinson.
It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A big play that time for Cleveland. 47 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And this is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're getting...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
He completes it. They've got a 1st down.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Down.
The DTR going to throw it here.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Let's go now. Set, go.
On the bootleg, here's Thompson Robinson.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jerry Jeudy
with an amazing diving catch.
And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that will tie things at 20 all. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Come on, set. Ready.
Off the play fake, Thompson Robinson.
Now he's flushed out right.
Pass caught. He's got Tillman.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Set, hut. 10 cycles. Drill, 52. Hut.
Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it.
Touchdown! Nick Chubb. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Browns take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And they will take a 7-point lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense returns to the field. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Burrow will throw. Got him in. It's Brown. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
From the 33, here's second down and 5.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on fourth down. Burrow looking to pass.
He's got his target. That's complete. He will have the conversion and more than that.
And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4.
Brown. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Ready?
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Thompson Robinson here from the gun.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Thompson Robinson throwing here.
Flushed out right. And he's got room. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Ready.
To throw is DTR.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here we go.
Throwing, Thompson Robinson. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
Ready?
They'll run with Chubb. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal. And they're going to speed things up here.
Check white.
At the 2-yard line.
Set.
Chubb again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Hopkins with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Second and a couple. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Now it's Burrow. That is caught. Now they can't bring him down. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Yoshivas. And just shutting him off there. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And Jones has it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here we go, 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And again, it's Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Chubb running right. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And that is incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
So Burrow and the Bengals
Down by a field goal, 50 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10.
11 mighty.
Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. 3rd down. Here's Burrow. And that's into the hands of Gesicki.
And he goes out right around the 39.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. And some strong running.
Still on his feet. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson.
This to potentially send us to overtime. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.